What's going on?
What's good, bro?
What's happening, man? How you living, man? How you living?
Shit, hey man, I've been good for real, for real. I ain't got no complaints on God. Like I've been straight, bro. For real, for real. I know we in the pandemic and we got all this shit going on, but like I've been blessed, man. For real, for real. I haven't like took no major L so far, so I've been straight. That's all. I can't complain. I just keep me pushing, for real, for real.
I love that. I love that. Hey, Big Jeice. Big
Yes, sir.
Jeice is in here. Yo,
Sir.
hey, matter
Yes,
of
sir.
fact,
The one and only. You can't clone me.
yo, I got this shit like in the background just playing at a very low volume. And it, man,
Yeah. Yeah, that's the song that kind of like got my little shit going. That's my biggest song actually on Spotify. Like that shit went crazy. I'm trying. I wish I could. I'm trying to put that same type of creativity in bag, and I don't know. I've been working, but shit, I'm trying. But that's my biggest song so far. And shout out to my boy Shock, not Shakur on Twitter.
Yeah.
He trolled me. He trolled me. No cap into making that. Like here at my crib is where I record, and they called it the Sweatshop back in 2019 because I was really trying to learn how to mix and stuff, and I would just record the homies, and we made like mass. I recorded like 30, 40 songs that year. Not that summer, that one summer. I just had everybody run up in here, just whatever, bro. From the moment I got off work, so from like 5:15 to like midnight every day, I had my, and we was just getting it going. So. But they trolled me into making that, so like I'm kind of like eclectic, so they was like, bro, rap about them demons, and then I said, "Bet I got you," and I was mad because everybody laughed at me that day, and then I made that song. And they was like, "Damn, bro, that's one of your hardest songs." So voila, that's how that's the best thing I made.
I turned it on. I said, "Okay." All right. Okay. I said, okay. Let me go ahead and hit this repeat button down here, and we just gonna keep that. We're gonna keep that one. We're gonna keep that one laced up.
Appreciate that, bro.
Matter of fact, so when you say getting back to that, what is that energy, that spirit that you were tapping back into from that time? What was going on in your life around that time that made, that may bring that spark through again?
Honestly, I was actually going through a lot. Like some real life shit happened that's like it's on Twitter, it's well known. Like I'm kind of one of those like ex-Black Twitter type of guys.
Yeah.
But like I had some crazy shit happen, bro. And like I rap was like my release. Like I don't know, it just became my release from all this shit. Like I started off rapping as a kid, RP to my friend who just passed away like a month ago, my friend Ken Peters, my guy Kevon, rest in peace to him. I started rapping after this whole situation, like kind of like it got so overwhelming. Like I ain't do nothing wrong, like you fall out with people, you know what I'm saying? And it is what it is. And I mean, I ain't take no ill, so I ain't really tripping. It's just like I'm hypercritical of myself and like decisions I make. I always try to just build on and be a better person because I know wilding don't get you nowhere. And I don't want to be that, you know what I'm saying? Like that kind of guy. I seen what that, how you make mistakes young and certain people don't flip. I was like, nah, I want to turn that corner for sure. So when I put, the mic back up, that's when I started like turning the corner, bro, for real. So it's more so like, cause it was a passionate thing. Like, it was definitely me. It was for me like exiting a relationship. How kind of that song, that energy I was tapping into. I'm a real passionate guy, so it's like I can get real creative if you get on my nerves. You know what I'm saying? Like I get. You know what I'm saying? Like if you get on my nerve, I'll turn into a demon. Like that ass. Like I will just break you down to the smallest point, and I'm just looking at you like I will destroy you. So that's kind of like where that energy came from. Like my homeboys trolled me in, like I said, my homeboy trolled me in there, so he had me charged up. Like I can take a joke. Like, I'm definitely one of them guys. Like my homeboys tell you, they clown me all the time, the time. And I eat that shit just like every other, you know, we black, you gotta do that. You know what I'm saying? We
already know.
We the real ones. You know, that's the initiation process. So that's really what I say when I say tap back in. It's like I'm just a real creative dude, so I've been doing this. Like I like my foundation of rap comes from me wanting to be a part of like the culture because I was outside of it. Because growing up, I still have that like 90s that 90s kind of archetype. Even though I was born in 93, unfortunately, you know, my mom passed away as a kid. So I was kind of raised with my grandparents for a lot of my time, and they weren't with all the cussing, and it was only certain rappers I could only listen to, but they had to play them and even be in the mood to play them. So I grew up listening to the radio, so I heard a lot of pop and R&B and country, rock for sure, and like that's kind of where I'm at. I'm trying to express more of that and redefine that, and like I hope I've done it, but that specific song, it was more out of just that I want to like just body everything, and I try to do that. I think I'm a pretty clever person, so it's really not hard for me to do. But that song, the numbers show it did something to people. So like I don't know if it was the title, I don't know if it was the hook, I don't know if it was the verse. It was something that worked. So it's more so like try to get back in that bag. Like I try to stay away from songs like that because like I don't want to weird people out, but I guess kind of people's ears they're ready for it. Like you know, I put some like more occult bars in there. Like most people when I made that song, they weren't with the occult stuff, but now we got like little dudes like Trippie Redd and Uzi doing his thing, and Mario Judah, you know, those big name guys. It's like people kind of more seeing the scary stuff and kind of like, you know, I did see that growing up. It was kind of cool, but we thought it was weird. But now it's like they kind of looking at it. So I guess that's what happened over time, bro. So you know, that's what I mean when I say I hope I can get back in that. Like whatever that was, I remember it. Maybe I just gotta have the homies come through and just troll me. You know, they ain't been over in a minute, so maybe they just gotta troll me. You know, one good time, and I got it. Jimmy Neutron, Brain Blast type beat.
I was gonna ask, what is the creative process now? So like, let's say you got a track, somebody email, you're already checking it, boom, there's a beat right there. What do you do then? What happens next?
The beat gotta be hard, and it has to be like a certain sound too at the same time. Like I can rap on anything. I've been doing that since I was a little kid. Like I got songs when I was like 17 on the internet, just under different names that I'll never disclose. You know, they're gonna have to do like some before he was famous type shit.
Hey man, I've been there.
I've been doing like I've been rapping for a long time, so it's just like now I finally started dropping music and putting it out so people can find me and be consistent, put money behind it. So say that question again so I can get to the second part of it. My bad.
Oh, the creative process. Like
the creative process.
Yeah, the creative process.
Like the beat gotta be hard, and then like of course like melody. I'm a producer at that. Like that's the thing. I started off producing as a kid. Like Soulja Boy was like my influence to get on Fruity Loops. No cap. Just let that be known right now. You know, Big Draco got a son out here. You know, shout out to him. But I started off making beats and I was rapping, but I never put out music like that. Like I just you know, put it on Facebook and like, you know, the homies would laugh and whatever. Now it's more like it just the beat gotta be hard. It's gotta slap the melody. It's just I'm an overall type of guy. Like I try to make sure the beat is what sounds like what's going on today, but some guy I ain't never heard. Like the production gotta be right. Like I don't like certain snares in my songs. I don't like certain claps in my beats. I don't like every hi-hat. I don't like every crash. I'm very, very meticulous with my creative process. And then, you know, I smoke a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Just a little bit. You know, very responsible guy. I'm very disciplined. But you know, throw that in there, and I'll just think of anything, and then once I like, and I say it out loud because I thoroughly believe that things sound fire in your head, of course.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
you haven't worked it out with the Sonicx. Like, I thoroughly believe in that. So I'm thinking of something, and I'm like mumbling words, and then once something sounds cold to me, I'm rapping it out, and I'm fine tuning every bar of the song as I'm creating. So that's kind of where it comes from. And like lately, I'm trying to do more my own production. Like like I said, I've been rapping, so I know how to rap to a beat. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not. That's kind of like my skill set. Was I always I don't know how. It's just like I said, the beat will have me so mesmerized that somehow I can just, my bars will even match hi-hat placements when they doing all the crazy stuff, or drum. Like that's on like on some synchronicity type stuff. That's not on purpose. Like I do not plan that out. I'm literally just making a song and hearing the beat, and I'm just finishing it out. And most of the time I only finish the hook, or I don't finish the end of songs, and then it take me forever to finish the end of songs because I want to entertain you and other factors like make sure my ad-libs is cold and stuff like that. So that's kind of it, bro. Like the beat gotta be hard. It's gotta be something I never heard before, and throw a little weed in there and voila, bro. And it's easy for me because I started off rapping verses.
Yeah.
What I was always whack at as a younger guy was my hooks. Like I felt like they were whack. People thought they was cool. I never really got told my song was whack. So even now, people be like, "Damn, it's you!" Like I'm like, "Yeah, that's me, bro." And they're like, "Damn, where you find this type of shit?" I'm like, "Bro, I'd be scrolling through YouTube, like, bro, that's what I do. Like, I would literally sit here and that's the other part of the creative process. Like, I will go through like 10, 12, 5 different, YouTube channels, and if that, he got 6 tries. If I can't find nothing fire in 6 tries, I'm out. And then I go to another dude, then another dude, and another dude. And these just like beats. I know I'm like, I ain't heard this before. And I know this hard because I think it's hard. And that's just my flavor. Like the way I grew up, I always like popular. Like I like popular music, but I knew I always recognized I had a taste to always like somebody who was just as popping as a popular guy.
Yeah.
Like growing up, I'm a 93 guy. So of course, we got Pac, Big, Ho, Nas, Wayne, T.I., Kanye, and it was just like I remember how I wasn't a part of certain eras. Like I wasn't really a part of the 90s. I didn't get into rap till like 2006 when I was in middle school. When I went to public school, that's when I met, because I went to private school and my grandma was the teacher there, so she controlled even what I listened to at school. So it was no rap even at school. So once I got into middle school, and I was on a bus with my friends, it's like, oh, this is what rap is? Like, I didn't know who to listen to. I never knew what a rapper was. I didn't know how to find you. I didn't know what website to go on the computer, even type that stuff in until I was like 13. So, and this is 06. So where I'm from, we the you in the Midwest, or are you in the Midwest, bro?
No, I'm on North Carolina.
Okay. Salute. That's where my family from. Salute. That's where my family, from. Y'all.
My family
I'm a Midwest
that way, so.
Oh, okay. hey, it's lit. But yeah, like, so it's like 06. So it's like the height of E40. So it's like the height of E40. And where I'm from, that was just hard. You know what I'm saying? And trap music is becoming what it was because we love Gucci up here for sure. Gucci like a king up in Kansas City. So that's what, that's when I started getting introduced to everything. So I say it kind of just comes from that. So like, I always just wanted to do everything though. Like when I hear music, I just try to create anything that comes to mind. Like, it's just what I'm feeling that day. For real. Like if I want to make a pop rock beat, I'll just go find it. If I want like a techno trap beat, I go find it. If I want some like little baby type shit, I'll just go find it. And it's like, you just gotta slap for real. It's all about just how I'm feeling towards it. So,
all right. Oh, what is that one studio session that you always crack up about? Always crack up about. What is that one?
Bro, I honestly, it's a lot of them because I'm a funny dude in real life. Like my friends love me, man. Like we clown like over here. Like I know I may come off maybe a little pretentious, online, but like in real life, bro, I'll be chilling. Like, it's just my words. Like, I just stand on firm on what I say. That's all. But it's no harm, no foul. You know what I'm saying? That's what my view of what men do. You know what I'm saying? We just stand on what we are. It ain't no, I ain't trying to, hurt you, man. I just said what I said.
Yeah.
But yeah, bro. It's more so. I don't know. I have fun every session, bro. Like, I laugh every time I'm in the studio, bro. So I can't say. I like it, if I could, it's probably Demon Deal, the funniest, like, because it was just how it happened. Like, my homeboy Shock, he a funny dude. Like, he a real funny dude. Not my dude, not Shakur. He a real funny guy. And like, the way our relationship is, like, we just two funny dudes. You know what I'm saying? Kicking it and doing music. So it was probably. I say that. That night, everybody was here, and I made Demon Deals in their face. I say that.
Nice. Now, I will say, when doing the music, what is it about the homies that you like? You know what I'm saying? Because, like, I remember getting into music. That was the one thing that I always remember. Like, it was you and like 4, 5, 6, however the big the group is, and everybody just come together and doing their thing. What does that help, or what does that assist, or what do you learn from that from everybody else?
You get live reactions, and I kind of live for just engagement, talking, chit chat. I'm a Gemini, so we love to talk. So especially about ourselves. So it's kind of
ain't no wrong with it.
Storm. It's the perfect storm. So that plus, like, when the homeboys is here, they always, like, they know I'm gonna make some cold shit, but it's like just having that physically in there, like, damn, this nigga Jay, but he might say some cold shit. He might come with one-on-ones again tonight. And it's more so that, like, lately, I probably say it's been a while since everybody's been over here on some real shit. It's probably been like over a year due to the pandemic, and them niggas, my homeboys, they dads and shit. So, and I ain't got no kids. I just be doing my thing, but it's more so that, and then just like competition. Like, I'm a competitive guy. I'm definitely a competitive dude. Like, but in friendly form. Like, we've never like dissed each other, nothing crazy. Like, we can always tell each other if that bar was whack or not. Like, hey, nah, bro, change that. They've done that with my songs. Like, they'll say a verse that I said one way was completely cold, and I'm thinking that shit trash. So it's kind of like they just help me kind of architect my sound better. That's what I like the most out of it. Just finding out where I land in front, according to everybody else.
That's what's up. Oh, did you check the Verzuz last night?
Nah, I missed out on that, bro. I'm not even gonna lie. I was kicking it with wifey and I fell asleep early. I heard it. I was seeing CMP's tweets about some of it, but nah, I ain't even catch it, bro. I know Fat Joe said some crazy stuff. That's all I heard. I know he said something wild about Lil Mo and the other lady.
I was just gonna ask, with the verses, and you say being competitive, what would you like to see in a verses for yourself? Like, who would you verse?
Shit, I mean, for real, bro, they kind of did. They did mine with Soulja Boy and Bow Wow. I'm not even gonna cap. They kind of did mine. Like, I'm not even gonna. And then, like, I love the game. Like, I'm a real student of the game too. I know I don't tweet about these people that I've listened to growing up, but it's like I always tuned in. I'm like, I kind of knew who was gonna win what. I'm like, once you see the line, because like I said, I grew up listening to them people before I started listening to rappers. So I knew Keith Sweat and Bobby Brown was just gonna go crazy. I'm like, I watched that, just no bias. I'm like, that was fun as hell. T-Pain and whoever he went against, Sean Garrett and The Dream. Like, these is all our people.
Yes.
A lot of our generation is involved in this. So I don't know, like, if I wanted to see anybody, it'd be somebody like Wiz Khalifa versus somebody else. Like, how Wiz would fare out. Like, I feel like you gotta have the record. I feel like you gotta have the records.
Wale,
I feel like they sound. See, this is funny. if you go back in time,
oh yeah,
they sounded
okay.
like at one point.
Man,
Did
when
they
they
have
both
the,
had
I
the
used
when
to
they
think they had the same voice. I was like,
when-
who is Wale and who is Wiz Khalifa? When I was in high school, I was like, these ain't the same people. Like, but when I heard them, I'm like, so I don't know. For me, I was a big Wiz Khalifa fan. Like, I love Wiz to death. To this very day, like, you know, kind of my whole aesthetic, the tattoos. It kind of like, I mean, I always wanted to do that. I've been saying since I was a little kid, I'm gonna get tatted up. My family was like, "No, you're not." I said, "Yes, I am." That was the first thing I did when the clock struck 12 and I turned 18. I was at the tat shop in the morning. So, but I would like to see like Wiz Khalifa though versus like. I don't want to say Currency. That's so lame. It's not gonna be good. It's gonna be mid. I would love to see like Wiz Khalifa, somebody of that same stature in that class. I don't know, maybe like J. Cole, Travis Scott. I'm not gonna want to put him too high, but like somebody like Wiz Khalifa. I want to see how he fares out. Like I know he's one of the like most sold like toured guys out in America currently.
Like he got hits, he got mixtape hits.
Crazy.
So
yeah, everything. The
bag is the bag is full. Like seriously. Are we cutting out? Did we cut out? We cut out. We cut out. Yep, we did. I'm just waiting.
Oh no, you good, bro.
Oh, we good? Okay. So I thought the whole thing cut out.
No, you good.
Okay. All right, bet. I'll go ahead on that Wiz because I was just about to say, man, you talking Cabin Fever, like you talking hey, what's that track? One of my favorite tracks is with him, Amber Rose, Never Been Part 2.
Cushion OJ, Taylor Alder.
Cushion OJ, Taylor Alder.
Yeah.
Oh, come
Flight
on,
School,
man.
Flight School. Yeah, bro. Yeah.
It's deep. And he got all types of flows. All types of flows.
Trap Wiz, like that was
Trap
one of my
Wiz.
favorite, like more modern tapes. Like I love that tape, the more modern tape. Yeah, like I love that one. He got that song with Ty Dolla $ign. I still play. But yeah.
Yeah. Wiz got hits for days. No, I was actually looking. I would love to see some clicks, man. I love to see Lil Jon and the East Side Boys go against somebody. Like,
oh, I ain't think about that.
Like, man, I love to like.
That's a good one. I
know there's a lot of one hits and one albums and stuff like that. But if there was a way you could get trap music in there one good time, like trap, like fight music, like get Lil Jon, get Lil Scrappy, you know what I'm saying? Maybe not much of a versus. You can turn that bitch into a concert like they did last night. Shit.
Yeah, that would be cold. Nah, that would be straight up cold. I remember that era. It was definitely gladiator school in there.
I honestly don't really know why I thought I should be wearing a 5XT at that time, but
Same. And I was a big dude, bro. I was still wearing clothes bigger than me, bro. That shit was wild.
Oof. Wearing headbands. I remember wearing a wristband to the club. And I just, like, now when I think about it, I'm just like, what was I really trying to accomplish? Like, what did I think I was going to accomplish? Like, with this wristband. But but as you know, there's something that happens when you at home by yourself and you look at that wristband, you were like, man, this shit is gonna be so fire when I put this bitch on.
You put the energy in it. You put the energy in it. Yeah.
You put the energy in it.
Bring it to life.
You know the homies is gonna clown as soon as you come in there. Like, bro, what is you doing? I mean, you know, I ain't did it yet, but I'm gonna do it. But fuck,
this wristband popping. This wristband about to pop, bro.
We gonna get this wristband popping.
this the Cartier before the Cartier, bro. What you mean? What?
Oh
I remember that, bro. I remember
that's
that.
wild. That's wild. Oh, matter of fact, movies. Are you a movie guy? TV show guy? What kind of entertainment do you like to get yourself into?
I'm definitely a movie guy for sure. Definitely a TV guy. I've kind of grown out of it though, to be honest. I be on YouTube so much, bro. Be doing a lot of like independent studies and stuff. But yeah, I'm definitely a movie guy for sure. But like the stuff I like to see is like the action, the fantasies. I also like to see like stuff for like crime and investigation. And throw a little bit of horror in there, not too much, because sometimes it's just be on your mind. Like sometimes you turn the light off and you be like, shit. But other than that, but yeah, like I'm big on anime for sure. I'm definitely anime head for sure, like certified. You know, I'm definitely there. My card is for sure stamped in that. But I'm definitely an anime guy. If we could put a title to it, I'm more of an anime guy. But I love the movie. Just gotta be good, for real. I love anything. I'll watch anything. Just make sure it's good. Like, because I'm hype. Like I said, I'll be hypercritical. I'll ask a question in the middle. I'm like, how?
Like, come on now. I can't suspend like that much belief.
You gotta explain the plot right. Just be solid. You know what I'm saying? Be solid. Like, make me believe. You know what I'm saying? Because some movies, they be so good. You like, damn, that's what he said. Like,
they just going.
I don't know how that made sense, but that was fire. They got that off. You know what I'm saying? So it'd be more so that like I'll watch anything. Though it just gotta be good for real.
Yeah. So what kind of information are you tapping into? We're gonna go ahead and go down that road right now.
I mean, you know how it is, bro. Like this indigenous American Indian, you know, Aboriginal, however you want to call it, you know, the culture that we are actually a part of, you know, and we, you know, that we haven't lost. Like, you know, it's been right here under our nose the whole time. You know, some of us got our eyes just wandering just a tad bit too much in certain places. So it's more so like my family stuff. Like I'm in the heavy in the genealogy right now. So shout outs to Sakim if you fuck with him. Like that's been my dude. This like he's helped me out a lot. Like he's putting me on game to a lot of sources. Helped me find family members. Like I've gotten in contact with people that are like my actual relatives that they live in Kansas City, got whole different names. I didn't even know we were related. Wow. You know, and this one ancestor from, you know, a couple hundred years ago, that's our relative. And I'm just like, damn, like this shit, this powerful information, you know what I'm saying? Like knowledge itself is like super crazy. And that's just kind of where my perspective comes from. Like, I'm just speaking from like my family perspective and what's there. Cause I you know, you in the, what we call conscious community or whatever, you know, they tend to say these things like everything's hidden from, like there's this agenda and you can't do nothing about it and you're just defeated and you just better give in. And that's not my energy, bro. Like, that's just not my energy, like, at all. Like, if you did the genealogy on my name, I'm a McDonald. Like, if you researched on the clan Donald over in Europe, them was some of them guys. Like, shout out to the Moors, shout out to the African Scots. Shout out to them, Scottish Irish. I definitely got the in me. So that part of the game is just kind of like where I stand from. So like just reading what my family said, you know, in this indigenous history, seeing like everything, like, cause you know, I did start off in the Moorish school of thought. Like I have no problem with saying that. That's my foundation. I have no problem with the people. I just don't have a problem with dogma and rhetoric. That's the flaw in everything. Yeah. Dogma and rhetoric. But other than that, I'm just studying me, bro. Like I'm just finding out, like you saying you in North Carolina. Like I got plenty of questions about North Carolina. You know what I'm saying? Like I got family out there where I actually come from a lineage of Accomack Lumbee people, and they all got absorbed by the Cherokee. You know, you can go find that anywhere on Google, and I got proof of that on the Federal Bureau of Indian Affairs. Like they was actually on the website. So it was just like that's what I'm into, bro. Like, just, I heard these things growing up. I heard, and not like, we all got this story, our grandma saying, we got some Indian in us. But then, like, when I was around my cousins, they would say that too. But only at this time, my auntie is my caretaker. And she's like, man, y'all just don't want to be black. And we don't even know what that even
I remember that. I remember hearing that.
But my cousins, they the one telling me we Indians. And then when I was like 17 years old, we had a family reunion here in Kansas. Because the story that all of our great grandma told us that we've always been here, that's not the truth at all. But it's dope either way. Like, so you're saying we from here, but she said Kansas. So but when we check the records, it's like, yo, great grandma, you ain't from Kansas. Like, you from a whole nother place. Like, hold on, wait. And you listed as, something that you don't look like. Yeah. And that when I seen that, salute to the Moors, they put me on game about that. And that's kind of what sparked me to I said, damn, this shit true. I said, why Grandma Wilkins ain't tell me this? And then you start, reading history for what it is. And it's like, it kind of humbles you. Like, there is, like, at least to me, my understanding is it's all there. You just got to shift your brain and be nuts to start asking the right questions. And so now when I reread our American timeline, all my answers is all right there. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's only small things I have questions about now. It's not, damn, how did we get here? What happened? Who did what to us? Like, all of that right there. It's right, you can go find it. So that's kind of what I'm into, bro. Like, I kind of just love it. We speaking on who we are. Can't nobody take it away. Like, don't nobody know your family besides you. That's what all this is even built on. This whole world is built on families and traditions and who know and how much you tap into, what y'all do. Yeah. So I just want to stand on that. You know what I'm saying? It's no disrespect to like Africans and stuff like that. I have Africans in my family. Like my godfather, he's from Nigeria. So my godbrothers and my godsisters, they're the African American. Their mama from Chicago. And, most Chicago people is from the South. And most Chicago motherfuckers be, Seminole, Creek, Muskogee, Choctaw, Cherokee, Kickapoo, you name it. But knowing they like, last names and stuff. But it's no diss to them. But like I said, yeah, bro. Like I'm just studying that. Like I really been infatuated with it. Like, cause this is everybody's story. You can't even take it away. Like I thoroughly believe you ain't even black if your grandma never said y'all Indian. Like that's the blackest of blackest things to be said. Cause it's like, hold on, damn, grandma's story true. Cause it's like everybody ain't got the same tribe, and that information I found out that was so important. And that's when I kind of switched my tune and kind of corrected myself from being a Moor. And I do have Moors in my bloodline for sure. I definitely found the records of Spaniards coming and marrying in my family for sure. But like seeing where I majority come from, it's a bunch of Irish people and a bunch of Indians. So I just want to stand on that. So it's like, and knowing where we come from, who we are as a people, we look different, we talk different, we act different, and finding out it ain't got nothing to do with being displaced, entirely. Like we've been here. Just because we've been shuffled around, we still act how we act, and the people they be saying we come from, they somehow still have to come here and act different. They don't act like us. Certain things kind of common sense. Like we came from where you came from. Shouldn't you be the OG that just gets right on in? But it's like, no, don't work like that. It kind of works how every world works. You know what I'm saying? It's just we got to put more respect on it, and that's really what it is. I'm standing on the 10 toes down because can't nobody tell. I done seen everything. I done seen port records, bro, from everybody you name. I done seen Moorish port records, Spanish port records, Irish port records, Jamaican, Virginia, North Carolina, Florida, you name it, bro. Like I've seen them all. So it's like this paper trail is real, and it's just like I said, it's powerful information because now you can just see like, there was enslavement, but it ain't like what it was told as.
Yeah, it wasn't like it was
not
told.
it's not, no disrespect, because there's some enslavement of my family, but it wasn't like this generational thing for 400 years. It's like, it was one person. So far in my genealogy, I can only find one person that was a slave. And I only call him African because it said he was born in Africa. But when his parents came up on the record, they're from Ireland. So is he African or am I Irish? And it's like, that's just kind of where I'm at, bro. Like, just seeing where I'm at, where we all are at. Like, you can tell who's from here, like, just based on the music we listen to. Like, all our grandparents did the same thing. Like, that's the one thing you cannot take away from us. Is all our grandparents, they all did the same thing. And if you wasn't there, you were not us. And we know that for a fact. Like, because if this didn't happen to you, you don't listen to these people, you don't listen to this music, you don't party this way, you don't drink this way, you don't smoke this way, you don't get women this way, you don't talk this way. So it's like, I'm infatuated with that, bro. Like, yeah, we really do have a culture here. It's just, we putting it on for sale. We the dopest dudes in the plant, and everybody they gotta grab some. They've been doing it for a while now. So I don't know if we're gonna tighten up, but that's what I'm standing on, my indigenous information, bro. So
hey man, you sliced to that motherfucker. Like you could teach a class. Like seriously, like for real, like
I'm dead,
you can literally set up like a little portal. You know what I'm saying? Like
dead,
when somebody's looking,
I've been told.
Yeah, like when somebody's looking for that information.
Yeah, shout out to my homeboy G Watt, see your Blackfoot. But yeah, he told me. I mean, everybody said. I mean, I come from that. Like I said, my grandmother was a teacher. She taught school for like 25, 30 years, and I'm one of her students. I saw her make the lessons. I knew the McGraw Hill front to back at one point. Like, it just comes from that, bro. Just reading. Reading gives you all the things. Like, that's one thing my grandmother always like instilled in me. Was to just read. Like, if you want to find something out, you gotta go read it. She always just said, what do you want? You ain't gonna get nowhere quicker. Like, you're gonna be in the same spot until you just face it, just humble yourself and read. And that's one of my things, is being patient and just sitting here reading, bro. And that's really what I do. Like I said, I just feel like when you don't have the information, you can't ask the context clues.
True.
So, like, one thing that it was funny, shout out to the Pan-Africans. They have this whole slavery happened to Africans, only Africans. They only came one way. And then they showed me slavevoyages.org, and the first ship on the first like 12 boat rides. No lie, you can go, it's in my media. This is on slavevoyages.org. This is their information. Hey, that's what they said. The first 12 boat rides was a Spanish boat that went to Jamaica and then took them to Africa. Who are those people? And then when you ask whose boat this was, and it tells you the name of the boat, it was like Saint Dominic. And you see, and you like, so you type it on Google.
Saint Dominic.
Saint Dominic boat from 1500s, and tell you it's Cortez and a dude and a West African named Juan Garrido. Hey, hold on. I thought we was all from one place, and it was a West African who went to Spain and went to Conquistador High School. That's what he did. He went to Conquistador High School. He went to Jamaica and took some people over there. Who are these people? This y'all stood on this slave thing forever. So I'm holding you to that fire. I didn't even know this stuff existed. So like I said, I got, reading gives you context clues. So when people see that, they're just like, they just get hit with the, just put you back, you slave, back to sleep when they show you that little screenshot. It's like, you're not doing that to me, bro. You just showed me a picture and some screen. Is that even my granddaddy or something, bro? Because if there was, I'm here for it. But I don't delineate to people of that importance. And that's where people get caught. It's like, you don't know my family. You don't know nobody. You only know me because I logged in on Twitter and said, I'm not African.
Yeah.
So it's like it's your personal sword, it's your personal, you know, Kamehameha, your personal spirit bomb, your galley, you know what I'm saying? It's whatever you want. And I encourage people to get into it, but you know, where we at, you know, Afrocentrism, it's not wrong if with it from an objective point, I want to not be so like killer with it. I don't want to kill it all the time because it did produce like good people. Like good people came out. The average person that believes in this is a good person. It's not this demonic person that's, you know, scamming the community. Those are the special people. So those are the stars. So, but yeah, like, so yeah, bro.
Oh yes, oh yes, oh yes. So I want to jump into. You sent me two tracks.
Yes,
to break down, man.
Yes,
so, Big Jeice, the floor is yours. The floor is yours, man. You sent them two over, and I played them. I said, okay. I said, all right. Oh yeah, oh yeah. That was it.
I appreciate it.
That was it. Mm-hmm.
Appreciate it.
Mm-hmm. I enjoyed it.
You talking about Codex, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, shout out to my homeboys. Yeah, that's all.
I said, good man. Gosh.
Hey, I was on my mad scientist when I made, man, that song took so much effort, man. Oh my goodness. Shout out to my bros. Like they all came through for me. Every single last one of them, like from afar and close. Like I mean I could get a backstory on if you want that. For real.
Please do. Please do.
So I made this hook for this song was made like this time last year.
Yeah.
But I never I never could make my verse. Like the hook was so cold. I sat here, I was like, man, I don't know how to come on this song. But I was making my deluxe tape, you know, it's out right now. Go stream that Love Laurent Deluxe. It's out, you know, everywhere, every platform. Just go stream that Love Laurent, you know what I'm saying? I'm a familiar sound. I'm not too crazy. I'm not too wild. You know, I do got certain songs where I that's that song. I gotta put all the energy in that one song to be, you know, crazy. But all my other songs, you know, cool, you know, turn up, you know, fun. Like that's my real energy. I try to be. I'm a rhythm guy. If everybody's turned up, I'm turning up. If you all, you know, hype, we hype. We all, you know. I don't want to come and throw the rhythm off. I hate that. I hate when people do that to me. I never want to do it to somebody else.
Yeah.
But the backstory on Codex, I made the hook. I loved it. I was like, damn. You know, when I was thinking, I was just hearing the beat, and it was something. I'm like, this is a beat I ain't never really had before, and I love those beats with those like super wide distorted 808s, but with the short ends. I love them because it just gives you bounce, and I love bouncing my beats. I just love beats that you just bounce and like, you know, you just like, oh, it just give you that face. And like, so when I heard that on Codex, I was like, yeah, this gonna be one of my like coolest songs. And when I made that, I did the hook, and I asked all the homies, because I'm on my like mad science. I said, hey bro, can you give me your coldest 8 bars? I just need you to rap from here to here. And he was like, yeah, I'll see what I can do, bro. I don't know what you're talking about. Sure. And then they all came over here because I was like, okay, bro, so from right here, go. Stop. And then he was like, oh, I do got enough space to get some shit off. He said, I see what you're doing, bro. I see it. Because I you know, music is mathematical. So, and you can hear it as well. So I try to, you know, train them a little bit because I love music. So like I know when the hook is coming, I can hear it in production. I'm like, oh, the hook about to drop here. We're about to put the bass back in, you know, the clap about to come back. So it's like when that happened, everybody was like, damn, bro, you know, wow, I didn't even know I could do some shit like that. I didn't know I could get off at 8 bars. I said, yeah, bro, I'm trying to do some gang stuff. You know, every rapper got it, you know, we all listen to these, you know, great artists, and we grew up with the group era for sure. So I've always wanted to be on a song and rap with my friends. Like I've always
posse cut, man. That posse cut.
Like Codex is like a personal dream for me. So I'm glad that I just had the wherewithal that was the beat to do it on. Like shout out to everybody. Shout out to, you know, my homeboy Dari Gotta Speak. Shout out to my man Ty the Phoenix. Shout out to my man 900 Bill. Shout out to Shock, Not Shakur. Yeah, bro, that's how they came about. Everybody came through, And then the video was even crazy. Oh my God, man. I had to do like 3 reshoots. It was wild. Shout out to my cameraman, Kilo Visions. He's my main guy. He done like 90% of my visuals, to be honest. I only went to another guy for like the video I just dropped back to back. Go watch that if you ain't seen that back to back.
Shout out to my
Top Pad Media account. You know what I'm saying? He filmed that for me. But the video was crazy, bro. Like, we shot that here at my job. Like, I work where I live, so I got access to certain things. And we was trying to do like a golf cart scene, like on some like Sway Lee, Slim Jimmy type shit. But police pulled up on us and told us to go home, and they asked, "Whose golf carts are these?" I said, "They mine." They believed me. They believed me, but it was company property. I said, "They mine, man." He said, "You bought these out of the truck?" I said, "Yeah, we gonna pick them up in a second." And they set that down. Then I was trying to shoot it again here on property with my homeboys, and nobody could come through. Then the third time it just finally happened, and we did a green screen scene for the rest of the video at my homeboy house. Shout out to my boy 900 Bill. And that's how it all came together for real. And then my homeboy Dari got to speak. He from the DMV area. Like out your way. Shit, he came through for me. I just told him, "Hey, bro, I'm gonna let you. This is where I'm gonna switch it up on the song. It ain't gonna be 8 bars. I'm gonna let you get a whole 16 off, and Tyree gonna do the other 16." And that's what happened.
Hey, I'm cutting up on now. Y'all cutting up on now.
Voila, man. And I played it over and 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 over. I said, "Man, this gotta be hard." I said, "This gotta be hard." And once I came to that conclusion, I said, "Yeah, this shit hard." That's how I came together, bro. So, shout out to the home.
Yes. What's that feeling like? Like, is there, what other things, before you go into the next one, what other things do you compare or are similar to that same feeling of when that song is like, you know it?
A lot of songs for real. Like, there's other songs I definitely could have sent you. It's just I picked those because of numbers. But like, my favorite songs are like they getting good numbers. They got decent, like solid numbers. Shout out to like everybody that supports me. But there's a song I got called "Been So Long." I think that's the song that shows where my talent was. Because once I made that song, that's when I said, "Oh yeah, I'm cold. I'm super cold. I'm shit. I didn't even know I was that cold. Like, I didn't even know I had that in me." So I would say I would compare it to that. Like, when I made this song called "Been So Long," that's when I knew. But this was like, you gotta rap. You gotta really record. You gotta really come out with these ideas, whether they was bad or not. And once I made that song, I said, "Yeah, I'm definitely at another level." Like, I saw myself bend the corner when I made "Been So Long." Mm-hmm. If you just hear the beat, I'm giving it straight to you, like right from the rip. You just gonna hear my vocals and the beat coming. You gonna be like, "Oh my goodness, this was on the tape. This should have went." Like, that's the response I normally get. So,
indeed. Now, with the next,
I might shoot a video.
Hey,
man. Even though it's old, I might shoot a video of that, man. That song.
Just talking it up. That manifest,
it's
man.
It's one of my like hardest songs. Like, I promise, one of my most hardest songs. Like, you gonna love the drum pattern in that, the way I mixed the beat, way I mixed myself on the beat. And I'm a Fruity Loops guy, so there's little hacker ways to edit the beat and still make it sound fire and chop out certain things. And that's what I did on that song. And that's what I did on Codex too. Like, it's that similar formula. Like, I try to do the harmonic surprise approach. Like, I try to make sure you're hearing it's still in pocket. It's not too different, but certain changes is there, but it's still like, ooh, like, damn, that was fire. You did that at the right part. Yep, yeah, bro. I'm glad, because I feel like you got a meter button, and it's like you can't squeeze your lemon on the first part of the verse. Like, spread that out a little bit. You know what I'm saying? You gotta spread it out. So,
indeed. Matter of fact, whenever you do your visuals, like, do you what do you intend on before you go into a video? Before you, like, what's that planning going like for you?
I'm not gonna lie, bro. For this new, the new one I just did last weekend. Oh man, y'all gonna fuck with that one. It's gonna be here in a minute, but you're gonna see in like a week. That's the one besides that, that one, Codex, and my that one in Codex, those are the only ones I planned for real. All my other videos, I like to kind of like freelance, like raw create, because I just noticed a trend. Like my first video I did Demon Deals with was one of my homeboys from middle school. His name's Cliff Scott. Cliff Scott Films. He's one of the best filmographers in Kansas City, hands down. Like he be with Tyreek Hill from the Chiefs and them, and McCole Hardman doing all their jury videos. So shout outs to him. But I didn't do nothing. Like something would just happen, bro. Like it would just be in my favor. Like the ancestors, God, I don't know who, man. When I picked that day to come out there with that camera and the homies, something happened, and that's most of my videos. From Demon Deals to Ain't Shit Free freestyle. Like that's the majority of my videos. Like that's literally all of them. I would just pull up and something would happen. Like when I did Big Jeice freestyle, this was when the pandemic hit, but like we kind of was like, awesome, man, fuck that. We kind of want to get out the house. So all the homies met me downtown, or not in like the Midtown area at the mall, the big mall strip. And when we was down there, nobody was bothering us at all. Like we just got to get our shit off. And then some homeless dude came out of nowhere. He's in the video. He's the black dude with the coat in the Wrangler jeans. Yeah. He just came out of nowhere. He said he wanted to be in the video. He wanted to flex with us. So we was fucking with, bro. We said, fuck it. And, we got him in the video. We set it all up. We shot, we doing our things in my video. And that's kind of how it, bro. Like, I want called What's the Cap Gonna Be? We shot to like a year ago. We went down to this place called the West Bottoms, where I'm from, and it's like this bridge that goes to where I'm from in Kansas City. I'm from KC, but there's two sides. There's KC Mo that everybody knows about across the world, and then there's where I'm from, KCK, that everybody be hating on. But all the real ones come from my side, no cap. So that's my girl. But the real ones come from where I'm from, on KCK side. When we did that video, we was just shooting in the West Bottoms area. It's like this more downtown grungy look. Kind of, it's where all them like older colonial buildings was at. And it was like near this train rack area. So it was kind of like that. It's a trap. It's like the trappy vibe I was trying to give off. And then a club of drag racing race car dudes pulled up while we were shooting the video. Yeah. And no lie, I just ran over and I said, hey, I want to be in my video. And they said, yeah, bro, we ain't got no problem. Shit, we'll do it right now. They was doing stunts with us for free. Didn't pay them none of that. They salute to the homies, Broken ZZ. He went crazy. So it be like that. So for me, I love that. Like I just love, we just gonna pull up, we gonna make something happen. Like I just love that. So down to like my Ain't Shit Free freestyle video I did a couple months ago. I shot a video here at my job site in front of some cars and a basketball court, because it's like certain bars. But then we got to a point where I needed a different scene. Randomly, my homeboy's friend had a Tesla and she pulled up. We got the stunt in the Tesla, bro. So I'm like, damn, man, it's just something like I love, like something just happens for me, bro. Like I'm like, damn, man, that was cold. I didn't even expect that. Like, and you catch that fun, you get my energy on video. You know what I'm saying? You see me hype, you see me laughing, joking. Like that's really who I am. I try to get serious. Do my rap hand. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So But you know, I'm trying to get into more planning now. Like this new video I just shot at a studio. It's like 5 minutes away from my house. We planning more, so that one got thought into it. But if you play the song "Insane," that's the song I'm shooting to, and that's that's my song. I say lyrically, you could compare Demon Deals to, and that's on my deluxe tape. Insane's on my deluxe tape. That's like lyrically, you can like I talk about occult stuff in that, because I actually reference Demon Deals in Insane. Like you'll hear the bar.
Okay.
Like you'll hear the bar. You'll be like, oh damn, he did reference that. Like you know, one of my bars I said, you know, on the second verse, I start off, I say, I'm the one who did a deal with the devil. I'm the one to show you how to rock metal. I'm the one that really rose up from hell, heart full of darkness, a mind full of spells. I summon to sleep where I aim pretty well. Aim it at your top, message like a mop, bop, 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 bye now, nigga. Turn a smile to a damn frown, nigga. And you know, that's what it was.
Hey.
Yeah, bro. Okay. and I feel like I'm a rapper's rapper, because like, you know, my friends told me they told me I rap, but when I play my songs around like other DJs and I send it out to other people, they would be like, yeah, bro, you cold, but you don't be rapping. I'm like, bro, I swear I'm rapping. I'm like, I don't think you just respect if you don't respect my lyrical content, like the subject matter, I understand. I understand. You know, we some Christian folks around here. I get it. I get it. I completely understand. I've accepted that. But yeah, bro, like that song, and then like my song Capping, one of my other like high stream songs. Like I feel like I be rapping, bro. Like I swear I'm a rapper's rapper. It's just depending on the song, like, cause I'm more of a subject matter guy. Like that's more like, I you know, I don't like my bars to not match the hook either. Sure. Like I be thinking about the whole song, the entirety of the song. Like there's gotta be a theme. Like I can't just say something like that's gonna sound weird. So yeah.
Put some thought into it, which goes into the next track that you sent over. And matter of fact, I got that one played.
Well, I love slappers. I pride myself on making like slappers, bro. Like I'm not. I swear I'm the perfect blend in my opinion. Like I swear I'm like the perfect blend. Like I'm just enough rap and I'm just enough everything else.
Yeah.
Like my foundation is rap, but because I pride myself on being able to put words together. Like, but you know, as far as my sounds and my Sonicx, I get that from like the rock stuff I was playing, and you know the games we was playing. You know, Tony Hawk and all the animes with all that. You know, K-pop rock. That shit goes super crazy, and I just be thinking about that. I always wanted my songs to be big. Like, if you gonna kill me for my bars. If my bars ain't work, you can't say I didn't put my foot on the whole idea of the song. You know what I'm saying? Like, I pride myself on making sure I just don't sound weak.
Indeed. Matter of fact, what else on the menu? Like, what's next? What's next coming up for the next year? Got anything in the bag for yourself that you're looking to accomplish next? Because you already know it's gonna get done. So
yeah, it is. I actually have been working on it. Right now, like I said, I just shot my video, The Insane. I'm gonna be dropping the photos too. The photos go crazy, man. Oh man, I really tapped into my like punk rock bag. That's kind of why my name is like this. You know, sorry, man. I know it's a little different. You know, my apologies.
I mean, you see the shirt. I got a bucket hat. I'm good.
My girl's a professional nail tech. My song's called Insane. I said, I got to do something crazy, man. So it just only makes sense. So I said, I'm gonna go there. So, besides that, I'm gonna drop another video after Insane, and then after that, I'm moving on to this project I just started making music with. Like I've made 2 songs so far. I've played. They're on Twitter. They're in my media. I'm gonna be deleting that shit in like maybe like 6 months, because ain't nobody going back to look at that shit right now. It was just hooks. I'm working on a self-produced tape, because I already mixed and mastered everything, so I ain't feel like I need to say all that. But I want to rap on my own production. And that's one thing I've been saying I was gonna do since I turned on Fruity Loops.
Yeah,
I said I want to be like Soulja Boy. I'm gonna rap on my own beats. I've never rapped on my own beats till like last month.
Yeah.
And it's hard. It's still coming. It's still coming. The song still slap. Like, that's really where I'm at right now. I just want to do the more, and then just all the rules with beats and that aren't like all the way yours. Like if you just got a lease, it can only go this far. Like I'm just trying to beat the algorithms now because I see what my numbers look like on these social platforms when I put my beat up versus when I got a beat that I know I took from YouTube or bought off of BeatStars. So it's like, oh, okay, I'm definitely gonna rap on my own stuff now. I see, because like my ad money will be just spent just a little bit better, just a little bit. I'd rather lay my sword. I'm like, damn, if I can't do it through this, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna still keep going in my bag, but I really want to do my own self-produced project. Like I really want to get back to making beats, and I've been doing that for like 3 months now. I've been shaking off the rust, like, and that's those 2 songs I made was because I was confident. Like I was like, yeah, these go crazy, like these hard. So yeah, that's really my next goal, bro. To still keep building on what I'm doing. I mean, I would love to get. Actually, I got a show coming up, and like, hopefully, we're trying to work some things out. We're trying to do like this weed mansion infusion thing. Where we people pull up, they come smoke, and they get served a bunch of weed infused items. I've been to shit like that before a couple years back. But yeah, like we got a show possibly coming up, me and the gang. Self-produced tape. I mean, more videos. It's more so my visuals, man. Like me and my cameraman Kilo, we like Kareem and Magic. Like I'm the guy that I'm always pushing him. So it's like I always hit him like, hey bro, can we do this? Yeah. Like, I see what I'm watching the internet. I'm seeing what all the little guys, all the younger, I'm 28, but they don't, the young niggas say I'm OG. I don't know why. I'm 28, bro. Only 28. If you looked at me where I was at with your age, you wouldn't even like me. You wouldn't think I'm cool at all. You'd think like, oh, this bum ass nigga over here. So it's just like that, bro. It's more so that I just want to test the waters with my own production. Like I really want to see where it's at. And then just working on like building on my technical skills. Like my beats always been cold, but I was more of a sample producer. So if I could just find the sample and play it in the right pocket at the right BPM, that's how I did a lot of my beats growing up. But I'm really working on like my chord progressions, like, and I want to shift into what we're kind of hearing now. Things are kind of a little bit more synth driven, and I like that's the world I kind of like come from. Like I want to be in that like futuristic bag. Like I like a lot of that. I wear silver a lot. Like I like chrome. Like I said, rock star type stuff. And just where we at, like albums like Trippie Redd, his Trip at Night album. Like that's my favorite album of the year for sure. Yeah. I played that a ridiculous amounts of time in the last 2 weeks that I've discovered it. But it's got that sound, it's got that video, it's the right amount of that video game. Like I don't know what to call it. I don't want to disrespect it, but it's got those Sonicx of like the video games that we heard, like Kirby and Super Mario and Sonic, Donkey Kong. Like I'm trying to make that, but what we do today, like what these guys are doing now, like but my own sound. And that's kind of what I'm working on. Like I say the last song I made was in that realm. It was in that realm of what they call like the synth rage type beats. Like that's what I was doing. I'm trying to come up with my I got a couple names for it. I want to call it Chrome Falling Hearts. I don't know. My brain been going crazy, so I want to make a rock album. Like I want to make a rage rock like trap album. Like that's what I'm trying to do next. Cause like I feel like my sound is it's kind of, I don't know. I feel like I'm all over the place in like a Jeremiah type sense. Like can't nobody say like he made this song the same time over and over and over and over and over and over. He used the same beat on every song. Like I've never done that. Like that's my biggest problem is like I like too many things, and so I want to be this. You can find me in this pocket
Yeah.
all the time, and it's fire. So I'm trying to mold that. Like, I don't know. I just want to see what it brings me. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Like, luckily, I'm good enough that I can rap on anything. So we just gonna test the waters and see what it's like, bro. So that's really what I got next is to, I say, get this next project done by like my next birthday, for real. By like next summer, I want to have the summertime. I'm a summer baby, so I want my tape to be out and everybody enjoy my music when everybody's up. So,
Speaking of June
Yes,
1st. Hey,
yes,
now when did you come into knowledge of self, or at least awareness? Like when did that awareness hit for you?
Man, bro, it happened. It like a lot of everybody from this landmass. It kind of happened when we was like down on our luck. This was 2015. Me, I was a big dude, bro. That's the I've transformed through knowledge of self. I've transformed. Like who I am today is definitely due to. I definitely give my my ode to knowledge of self for sure. I got into it because I was exiting my high school relationship. It was like a bad, unharmonious breakup. Like it was bad. It's super bad. And then I got into it with some family, and I ended up like being like homeless. Like I was on the street for a little bit, and then I started sleeping at a friend's house on their couch and shit. And then I ended up going back home to the South Side in Grandview. And then I got a job at this at my second church home as a gym assistant, but like a clerk. And I would just be in there playing Lil Uzi Vert all day, bro, making sure everybody just got their workout passes and all that. And one of these coaches that was teaching these kids from where I'm from, where I was working at and like where I grew up out in the South Side KC, he randomly asked me, he said, "Hey, you know who Young Pharaoh is?" I'm like,
wow.
Nah, who the fuck is Young Pharaoh? I never I heard about that Illuminati stuff, bro, but it was only in they was trying to prove it. You remember back then it wasn't an everybody thing. They was saying it was only Lil Wayne.
Oh wow, yeah. I remember
the focus was Lil Wayne. I remember the focus was Lil Wayne. That's how I got into the focus. The first time I ever heard about any conspiracy, it was all focused on Lil Wayne. So I remember they was just
long as my bitches love me. Oh yeah, just long as my bitches love me. Yeah.
But yeah, so it was more so that I came in and knowledge of self from that, and I would see that shit on Twitter. And I would be interested, and I would look it up on my own. I'm like, oh, so this is what I am. I'm a Gemini. This is my birthday. I would do little stuff. I would look into life path numbers and numerology. But that's really what sparked it, for real. I forgot his name. It was a basketball coach. He just randomly said, "Do you know who Young Pharaoh is?" I said, "Hell no. Who the fuck is Young Pharaoh?" And when I seen what his videos were saying, that's when I seen other people, in the conscious community pop up. And then the main people I gravitated to at the time, I would say my foundation definitely is, I'm more of a Bobby Hemmett, Brother Penny type of guy, for sure. That's definitely my foundation of thoughts and ideas about who we are, what are we here to do, and kind of how to maneuver.
Yeah.
A little bit, not to be a follower of them, but apply what they say in my everyday life.
And that's wild because I ain't even come across Bobby Hemmett or Brother Panic till last summer. That was,
wow.
I mean,
that's crazy.
And I had known about it. I listened to the Zoe What morning show. I remember he would always have this other dude, the black dude, Kevin. He would always be talking about the Moors, Dragon Moors and Phoenix Moors, and he would always talk about the word black and never using the word black. I'd be like, I'll be like,
yeah, I missed
okay.
that. I missed that part. We two sides of the same coin. Yeah, I missed that part.
Yo, it's wild because Corey Holcomb was on there, and I always fucked with the 5150 show. So
same. I used to be in there. I used to be in there. Yeah.
Yo, the chat room goons and shit.
Yeah, I used to be in the chat room going crazy. Corey Holcomb used to follow me on Twitter, man. No cap. I used to be going crazy in conversation.
That motherfucker, like, and just having like those experiences. But then, you look it up, but it really didn't hit like that for me. And then, Hidden Colors come out. You watch all them. You watch all the conspiracy stuff. But shit, man. Like the Brother Panic, Bobby Hemmick, Miss Blue, Brother Bilal, you know what I'm saying? Brother C. Freeman. Like, that shit just go, like, that shit take me, for me, I'm able to, like you say, apply what I need for myself and then roll with that. And like you say, it give you, knowledge itself gives you that ultimate confidence. So you don't have to worry about that little shit that would knock your whole day off. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to fuck with no shit that's gonna knock me off for like 3 hours. Like, I don't want to fuck with that. I don't need that. Like, and like you say, that's what that petty shit'll do. That shit'll throw you off your game for like, that's all it wants to do, throw you off your game for like a day, 2 days, like a little week, a little something. And
it consumes people. It becomes somebody's whole life.
Yeah. So like this one right here, like that's golly, what was that? The Goddess Hera. And that's for that June. So just me looking up your birthday takes me to something that I can look up later, that I can look through, and then I can get some more knowledge, and then I can apply that for myself and shit like that, man. That's that dope shit. And
yeah, man, just like, no stone left, turn unturned, I'm definitely, that's definitely one of my mindsets.
And always keeping clicking. And like you say, man, the energy that you are, the energy that you putting out in the music, the songs, the way you come through it, like your attention to detail as well. Like, and especially for this new project, doing both production and rapping, like that's, as you already know, whenever you are analyzing yourself, especially on your own shit, like you're making your own shit, and you're going to be the one who's going to be lacing the track as well. Like that takes a lot of courage to do. Most of us can't do that shit. Like seriously, like you really talk yourself out of getting on that. You know what I'm saying? So shouts to you, man, because
it is not easy to get on that mic. That's why I do not slander rappers no more. Ever since I started, but I said, "Oh yeah, I can't slander y'all no more." Woo, this is emotional. This is serious. I cannot, no way. Because you start getting around them whack people, you be like, woo, like I could be that. Damn, thank the Lord, I am not that. Woo. That's where I'm at with. I'm like, woo, somehow some just say this is hard right there. You cut through the beat like that, nigga, go.
Yeah. It's something about telling the story. Like, I don't know. Like you say, when you get into it, you're telling the story. You're putting your emotions. You're expressing yourself. Because usually, all those ways we used to express ourselves been suppressed somewhere, somehow. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Everybody go through the same shit. We all get that same program to program ourselves out of. But, like writing, producing, making the beat, like writing that on paper, you're literally writing your manifestations, like right there.
Bro, it's like a high, man. I'm telling you, it's like a high. I don't get tired of it. Like I do, but like when I was cranking out hella songs when I was making my first tape, Love Laurent, because I did like 60 songs in like 4 or 5 months. And that burned me out a little bit. But like I love that whole damn, man, I did something. I did it again. And I'll play that song, slap it a million times. Like, I didn't just make it. And then when I drop it, everybody like, damn, this is hard. I'm like, yeah, but I played it for about 4 months before you heard it. I made sure. I sat with that one for a break.
Yeah. Oh, man.
You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, bro. I definitely love paying attention. Like I said, rapping to the beat is like, you know, it takes skill to do that. Like, even when other rappers, like, their flows and cadences kind of a different way, I kind of, where my skill set's at right now, like, I mean, I want to be like that. And you kind of hearing it, like, on certain songs, certain hooks, like, it's not just a simple chant, repeat every 8 bars. It's, damn, he wrote something for the whole 30 seconds of the hook, and he came with the verse, like, oh, shit. You know, like, I always, like, noticed that. I said, I don't want nobody to recognize a flaw in my music. Like, this era, we're so hypercritical, and we will destroy somebody in 5 seconds. And with my music, because of who I am and like how people know me, it's like they don't even give it a chance because, like, man, I don't like that dude. He said something to me I ain't like. But it's like, damn, that song cold. I ain't gonna tell him. I get that more than anything. Man, I'll be like, bro, just say the song cold, bro. Like, I know it's cold. You're not gonna pump me more than where I'm gonna pump myself. Like, I understand why people do that though. So,
hey, like you say, man, we've self-agitated ourselves, through knowledge of self. So it's like, especially doing music, you're already being critical of yourself, positive, negative, and both light. You literally going into your darkness and putting it out. And oh, by the way, I'm gonna make this shit rhyme too. Like, I'm gonna take my trauma and rhyme it. So and you gonna enjoy it. You know what I'm saying? I had to reach deep down in my bag. I had to reach, I might have shed a tear. I might have flipped out on somebody 2 days later because of a verse that I wrote. That shit be real. Cause you're really, it's like, now that I look back, it's like you're really self-cleansing yourself. You're cleansing yourself. You're getting that shit out. Like, you're not holding on to it. You can actually look back and say, hey man, I took that situation, I took that shit, and I'm actually riding around to it. I'm actually took some shit that somebody else is actually gonna bump tonight. And like I said, that's that right there, man, that's that energy that takes it so far.
Yeah, appreciate that, bro. Yeah. That's what I try to do. So yeah. And like you said, telling stories, like, this comes from my influences, man. Like, the rappers I like, they told stories, so it wasn't always considered the best, punchline guy. But it was, for me, I like the story they told. Like, I grew up, listening to, my uncle is, well, whatever. I'll say it for now. My uncle, he put me on the rap. Like, that's who, like, kind of put me on the rap for real. Like, when I started being accepted to play CDs, like, my first CD, rap CD, was E40's Ghetto Report Card.
Oh, okay.
So, I don't know how people feel. I know how everybody else feels about E40, but he's my GOAT. He's my GOAT. I feel like he got the bars, he got the story, he funny as hell, and the song slap at the same time. Like, he not failing on every level. Like, I feel like people just don't give him his credit because he just talked different. But, like, I like that part too, the fact that he talked different. But him, Too Short, even T.I., like, I everybody remember T.I. is a storyteller. I know we like to clown him now, but them early albums, them is some of the coldest stories we heard. And in the way the beat ride, and the way he ride to the beat.
Way he ride the beat.
And then, like, we all know about Kanye, and he made that's my other big influence, Kanye. I want to be like that. I always said, like I said, the Kanye, Soulja Boy, even like new guys like Pierre Bourne. Like, I love that talent where you can do it all, and it's good. Yeah. Like, that heavily inspires me. Like, I feel like that's a different level of talent. Like, and I just want to see what I come up with. So yeah. Like, but those are my influences when it comes to shit like that.
Yeah. So before we get out of here, I want to leave on gratitude. Who you got to thank? Who out there you got to big up, man? Matter of fact, actually you've been doing mostly already, but go ahead and get the thanks out, man. Go ahead and get the thanks out, man.
I mean, shout out everybody, bro. I mean, anybody that fucks with me, like for real, like I said, I know I kind of come off more pretentious, but like I said, now you've meeting me, you know, see the face, see my energy, you can tell, like, you know, I'm joking. Like, I come from a more joking perspective. Like, I'm not trying to, you know, it is a little, you know, dickheadish. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna be honest. But, you know what I'm saying? I'm not a hard ass by no means. You know what I'm saying? Like, but, you know, shout out to everybody. Shout out to my homie. Shout out to my girl. Shout out to, you know, everybody in Spice Tribe that fucks with me. Shout out to everybody on Twitter. Shout out to everybody from KC. Everybody from anywhere. Like, for real, y'all know y'all are shit. I don't be talking to niggas like that. Y'all know how I roll. And only so many people can contact me. I ain't got my shit up for everybody. You know, I am a friendly guy, but you know, I gotta keep that boundary. You know, gotta respect my space. Respect my temple. Indeed.
Big Jeice, I want to thank you. I want to thank you for coming on, man. Like, you came through here. You dropped 45, like, you know what I'm saying?
Shit, bro. I'm a talker, bro. I love chatting, so you know what I'm saying. It's my like, you know, you one of those guys that kind of like embrace, you know what I'm saying. So it's like I appreciate it because you know, I know how I come off to everybody. They're kind of frightened about it, or you know, I off-put them, and I really, with the sincere at the bottom of my heart, I'm not trying to do that. And it's because I'm not thinking about you, not in a disrespectful. Like literally, when I'm just doing, I'm not thinking about nobody but myself. Yeah. You know, like I'm not even worried about who's watching. Like I'm being myself. You know what I'm saying? I used to think about myself from everybody's perspective, but that at one point used to control me. And now I've broken those shackles, and like who I am today, I kind of just expressed it. Like, yeah, I am a little wild. I embrace it, but we're some wild Indians, so I ain't got no problem. Like once I put that together, I said, "Damn, okay. That's why I act like that. Cool with me." And I got some wild Irish in me, so you know we straight up.
So. Yes, breaking those chains, man. Everybody got that whole. You're supposed to be sweet and nice, and I mean, yeah, of course, duh, but. That whole, you gotta calm down, you gotta chill, you gotta bottle that shit up, you know what I'm saying? But hey, you know, we all got that program. Motherfuckers is breaking out that bitch literally every day. And it's very dope to converse with you, sir. Cause you're dropping hot shit, you're dropping dope music, and then you came on this motherfucker, and like I said, you dropped 45 on 11 dribbles. You know what I'm saying? We ain't even hit fourth quarter yet. And I really want to appreciate you coming through, dropping gems, dropping knowledge. You know what I'm saying? Giving gratitude to the folks, to the people. You know what I'm saying? To your source. You know what I'm saying? You hit all the phases of the game. You let everybody know what it is. And matter of fact, I'm gonna turn this shit up. I'm turning it up.
I ain't heard Demon Dead's like a month, so yeah, thank you.
Hey, cuz that shit came out there, right? Hey. You know what? I ain't even gonna say nothing else. I'm gonna let this shit play, and I'm gonna sit here, and then I'm gonna close it out, man. We're gonna let you bask in it. We're gonna let you bask in it, cuz. We're gonna let you bask in it, man. Salute, Big Jeice. You be good, bro.
Appreciate that. You too, bro. Be easy.
We're gonna link back up, man. We're gonna link back up, man.
Bet that, bro. Holla at me.
I did a deal with a wall.